Good rising to all the spiritual beings having a human experience. This is Jude, also known as Naeem Shakam, and I just wanted to come and pretty much talk about what Spirit literally just said to me about abundance. I am in the car and I am driving, heading to just pretty much run some errands and things like that, but I'm thinking about abundance, and that's been a word that for me has been coming up a great deal. For those who are not aware, I am a tarot card reader, an oracle card reader, and I just receive messages from Spirit, period. Okay? And I always like to share those messages because it's for me first, but it is always, I know, useful for someone else. So with that being said, I'm in the car and I'm riding and I'm thinking about some of the messages that have been continually coming up for me regarding abundance. And I was like, abundance. And I was literally saying, I wonder what this abundance is going to look like for me. And my oversoul quickly told me that's not my business, not to worry about that. And then she started talking and she was like, a lot of times when we think about abundance, we think that, and this may not be everyone, but listen, the oversoul is connected to all of us, knows all things. So I'm pretty sure that other people will be able to resonate with this message. And Spirit was like, when we consider abundance, a lot of times we think that abundance is going to look exactly like what we want it to look like. And Spirit said that that is not exactly what abundance is. Abundance is that all the necessities and all the things that we need are met. Period. Everything that we need to have a little bit of stability so that we can do or fulfill our purpose and mission here. That is what abundance is about. It doesn't even have to be financial all the time. Like, for instance, we could get assistance, we can get help, but we may, and we can get it all financially speaking as well, but we may never actually touch the money. It could come in the form of gifts and favors, right? Vouchers and things like that from people who have access to the money. But you receive what it is that you need, and sometimes what it is that you actually desire. Do you understand? But that's how abundance looks. Some of us think that, abundance means I'm about to touch the $500 million that is allotted to come to you. And that literally may not be the case. It may not be the case. Okay, I think I'm supposed to turn here. But I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to go straight and we're going to see how this goes. But yeah, like I love that. I love how Spirit just clarified that and totally made that clear. You may never ever get to see that money. You may never touch it. And I'm not saying that Spirit is not capable. Spirit is very capable of increasing our funds and getting it to where we can actually utilize it. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that when some of us begin to think so much about what it is that we feel that we want our abundance to look like, Spirit was like, whoa, pump your brakes there, okay? Abundance is having your needs met in every aspect. You wanting for nothing because you have everything that you need and it was provided, whether you were given the money directly or whether you were given divine favor and people poured into you the things that you need. For example, let's just say as a person, you need a place to live. After you get the place to live, you also need furniture. You need some furniture to make it look and feel like a home. Abundance could appear in the form of either you receiving, a check and money, whether, of course, it's from you working a job or from other things. It could be a voucher. You receiving the money to go pick out the pieces and things like that yourself. Or abundance could look like somebody giving you a sofa that just may so happen to be in tune and in alignment with the vision that you already had, right? For your apartment, for the furniture to go into your apartment. These are what abundance actually manifests as and look like. And that's what Spirit was saying. I just went into a little more detail. I don't want to talk too much longer, but I think that sometimes we have a very warped idea of what abundance may mean. And sometimes we overstep our bounds by wondering like, ooh, I wonder how this gonna happen. And I wonder how that's gonna happen. Ooh. And sometimes we even try to tell Spirit. And I don't want to say that it's terrible, but listen, we should always be in this place of humility and being grateful. And sometimes when you want Spirit to do something a certain way, you could be actually limiting yourself as opposed to actually operating in true abundance, which would be open to receive whatever Spirit has to give you. You being demanding and asking Spirit for something specific could actually be limiting you from what Spirit actually wants to do, right? So just be mindful. I think that was something that Spirit was like, whoa there, Nelly. And I'm like, okay. And Spirit quickly put me in my place in the sweetest way, kindest way, but it was necessary. And I love it. So I just wanted to share that, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I am speaking peace and clarity of mind to all those who come across this voice recording. All right. Without further ado, I say shalom to you all.